I don't think the mic's on.
Okay, testing. Hi, my name is Molly Hoyt. I'm the program manager for PG&E's ClimateSmart program. ClimateSmart is our carbon offset program, and I'll tell you a little bit more about how it works and be happy to answer any questions for you as well. First, have a little quiz for you. Can anyone guess how much CO2 the average home's energy use emits over the course of a year?
C.
B.
B.
Oh, well, the people who guessed B are right. It's 5.3 tons, which is actually about the same amount of CO2 as an average SUV might produce in a year. So with this said, PG&E does have one of the cleaner power mixes in the country. Over half of our energy is carbon neutral, and we serve approximately 5% of the U.S. population, but emit only 1% of the CO2 associated with utilities. But nevertheless, when we use energy, we're causing some greenhouse gases to occur. So what we always try to talk about when we talk about sustainability and worrying about your carbon offset, the number one thing to do is energy efficiency. Whether it's putting in compact fluorescent light bulbs, or or energy efficient appliances. Those are really the key things to do first. After that, you may be interested in installing renewable energy, maybe a solar panel on your roof, what have you. Those are also great things to do. And after you've done both of those, there's still some carbon footprint left over. That's what you want to offset with carbon offsets. And that's what the ClimateSmart program does for you. So this diagram shows how ClimateSmart works. It's essentially a small additional amount on your PG&E bill. It's a hello? Testing. Hello? Okay. It's 1/4 cent per kilowatt hour and 6.5 cents per therm of natural gas. And 100% of those funds go directly to projects that either offset capture or prevent an equivalent amount of carbon dioxide. So these are projects like forest preservation. We have some projects in the Mendocino County area, in the Santa Cruz Mountains I can tell you about, or dairy methane capture, capturing the gas from methane gas from dairy farms. So again, 100% of your contributions go to these projects, and that's what's making your energy use carbon neutral. The program is charitable. It's run through a 501c3, so 100% of your contributions are also tax deductible. We can send you a statement at the end of the year that shows what you contributed that you can write off on your taxes. So here's some examples of some of the forestry projects we're working with. The Garcia River Forest up in Mendocino County, and the Lompico Headwaters Forest in the Santa Cruz Mountains. And these are sustainably managed forests that would otherwise have been harvested for timber. And by working through different nonprofits, we put conservation easements on those lands to help protect them and allow the trees to live longer, grow bigger, and capture more carbon. We also have a dairy methane project down by Bakersfield with a company called California Bioenergy. And as you may be aware, cows produce a lot of manure, and that manure produces methane gas, which is a very potent greenhouse gas, about 21 times more potent than CO2. And the way these projects work is that manure is kind of flushed into a big lagoon. It's covered with a tarp, and pipes are attached to it. And that methane gas is captured and can be used by the dairy as a form of natural energy. And for us, the value is even just in the capturing of it and preventing its release into the atmosphere. That's a key element. But again, there's this additional value for the dairy farm, which is that they can use that gas as an on-site natural fuel. I'll also point out all of our projects are independently verified, registered, and the offsets are retired on behalf of our customers through the nonprofit Climate Action Reserve. So they've all been independently verified and validated through this nonprofit third-party entity. When you participate in the program, you can receive our quarterly e-newsletter, which shows you where your funds are going. And so, for example, in this issue, we're highlighting our dairy methane capture project. We usually highlight some of our business customers. Fresh Choice Restaurants, for example, was one of our first business customers, so all of their restaurants are carbon neutral. And we usually highlight some other information about the program. We have over 700 businesses participating in the program right now, and here are some businesses you may have heard of. Sierra Nevada Brewing Company is actually a great example because when I first talked about that 1, 2, 3 cycle where you first want to reduce your usage and then do renewables and then offset the rest, Sierra Nevada has done this perfectly. They recycle a lot of their brew making byproducts. They have installed all kinds of energy efficiency pumps and motors and insulated boilers in their beer making process. They have on-site solar. They have an on-site fuel cell. They recycle the water from the process and water a nearby hops field. So they're very into sustainability. They've actually are able to use renewable energy for about 80% of their energy needs, and that remaining 20% they offset through ClimateSmart. So that's the type of holistic approach to energy that we want to see. As you may or may not be aware, PG&E doesn't make money off the sale of its energy per se. We're all about energy efficiency, renewables. We want to help you lower your energy bill and become carbon neutral. So the main things I want you to take away from this are that ClimateSmart is an independently verified program. It's charitable, so therefore 100% of your contributions are tax deductible. It's voluntary, you can opt in or out at any time. And for the average home, it's less than $5 per month, typically. Obviously, it varies with whatever your PG&E bill is. I can tell you on my bill, my ClimateSmart amount is less than $1 typically per month. So it's not very costly, and it's a great way to make a stand and help the environment. That's all, and you can join the program at joinclimatesmart.com. Thanks so much.
We actually have that website on all of these laptops here if anyone is interested in signing up today.
Is there a target size of business that you go after? Or?
Oh, any size, from residential homes to small businesses, large businesses.
Are you guys actively outreaching to small businesses?
We are. We don't have a huge budget for outreach, but we try to do whatever we can to get the word out. And for participating businesses, we provide certificates and posters and window clings so you can convey to your customers your commitment to the environment.
Does PG&E have like options for other renewable